My name is Erwin Wanderer, and I am from Halifax, Nova Scotia. I'm the sole Atlantic Canadian CCTG patient rep. I'm on the GU disease site, so Genito-Urinary disease site. I share that job with Richard Wassersug, so we both come at things in different ways. How I became somewhat knowledgeable and interested in oncology is my entire career, I'm retired now, was in the pharmaceutical business. And I worked for a company called Novartis, and in the mid-90s, when they started an oncology division, I became one of their early oncology reps. And to me, that was like a big deal because I was very questioning about my career in oncology. Having been in the business, I know that the industry, I know how they set up trials to benefit them, and to exclude either other companies or other modalities. So I'm very often, when a trial is presented, I will bring up issues that are not patient specific, but societal specific. So if they may bring up a trial where the duration of therapy on the active arm is longer than it needs to be. And of course, I know that if it becomes a standard of care, then a whole bunch of patients are going to be treated on this very expensive drug for a longer duration than they necessarily need to be. So I can bring that up. That's just one small example. I think that one of the biggest missing pieces in a healthcare system that's wanting is patient advocacy. And I think you have to be an advocate for yourself first as a patient. And I know in my journey, so many things that have worked out serendipitously for me is because I've been a big advocate for myself, and other people can't do that. And certainly in clinical trials, the patient, when they're offered a clinical trial, they can take it or leave it. But I think it's important to have a patient voice at the very early stages, so that the clinical trial could have, is most beneficial, and the least intrusive for the patient. So I think it's a big deal to have patient input, in many different aspects, in the healthcare system, but clinical trials being more important than many.